what dimensions will yield the maximum area for a rectangle of parameter 60 inches? So in this case, you're going to write down, this is the length and width. I'm going to call length and width y and x. So let's call this y. Let's call this x. Okay, you can call it L and W if you want to. Doesn't matter. So can somebody tell me what would be the parameter, what's the formula for the parameter P is equal to what in terms of x and y? Okay, somebody type 2L plus 2W.
Yeah, 2x plus 2y.
Yeah, so it would be 2, I can put 2 open parentheses x plus y, right? Or 2x plus 2y. Okay, so it would be P is equal to 2x plus 2y. We know P is equal to 60. So if I go ahead and factor this, I can solve this and divide both sides by 2. So it looks like 30 is equal to x plus y. This would be what we know so far, since we know P is equal to 30. So we know the relationship between x and y, length and width here. So I can solve y in terms of x or x in terms of y. So let's go ahead and solve for y. If I subtract x from both sides of the equation here, then I would get this equation, y would be equal to 30 minus x. Now I can write the formula for area. Can somebody tell me what's the formula for area? What's area of the rectangle would be equal to? Area is equal to what? Length times width, right? Or x times y. So we want to solve for this. We know y is equal to 30 minus x. So we substitute for each y, 30 minus x. So a would be equal to, if I distribute this, I would get 30x minus x squared. $30x minus x squared. So to maximize this, we need to find the vertex. This is a parabola. Okay. So that would be the equation of the parabola. So this is, we have minus x squared plus 30x. And is this parabola opens upward or downward? We're looking at this A. A is less than 0, so the parabola should open downward, right? Okay. So can somebody tell me what's the formula to find the vertex now? I talked about that before. What's the formula to find the vertex? What is v of x? V of x is equal to what? Anybody remember the formula? Minus, somebody type that, minus b over 2a. Very good. So what is a in this case? A looks like is minus 1. B is 30. C is 0. We don't care about C right here. would be minus 30, and A is minus 1. So it looks like we get 30 over 2 when we reduce the negatives. So that would be equal to what, anyone? What would be V of x? V of x equal to 15, right? So the V of x is equal to 15. So what would be the area? The maximum area would be, if I substitute for each x 15, here the maximum area would be 15 times 30 minus 15.
225.
Right? 225. That would be, yeah, 15 times 15 would be 225. Very good. That would be 15 times 15, 225. So that would be the maximum area for a rectangle of parameter would be 60 inches.